Start recording. Okay, so this is the first time I'm playing the game Hatoful Boyfriend, given to me for my birthday from my friend Lena. It's ridiculously loud. It's also the first time I'm using OBS, so let's see if it's any good. Welcome to St. Pigeon Nations. Please enter your name. Pidgeo Nation? That is my name. Hatoful Boyfriend includes a powerful visualization module, allowing even the birdiest of birds to appear as normal humans when first introduced. Display human portraits. Okay, I don't think this is an MMO. St. Pigeon Nations, a school blessed with extensive curricula and facilities. It's already been a year since I ended my ordinary life and walked through these gates. I should probably say this school is known for one thing in particular. This school is Japan's, no, the world's greatest gathering place for the gifted birds. Birds who want to study the arts, sciences, even sports all come to St. Pigeon Nations. The teaching staff and student body are both made up of a diverse blend of birds of different backgrounds and species. I'm often asked why I chose to come here despite not being a bird. It's a long story. Not every day I see you rushing along like this. Ryuta! Usually you'd have been ready for an hour by now, Froggy. Overslept? This rock dove is named Kawara Ryota. We've been friends since he was barely hatched. He can be a little mischievous, but he's responsible and kind. Breakfast was a little hard to catch today. I can't relax without red meat inside. Ugh, gross. Living as a hunter-gatherer sounds tough. I'd be happy to make you breakfast, you know. I might take you up on that offer when starvation looms. Thanks, Ryuta. Oh, the bell already? Come on, we need to hurry to class. Jeepers, no good being late on the first day. And so Ryota pulled me along into the school. Today is the start of a new semester. I wonder what lies in store. It was all I could do to adjust to the atmosphere last year. Better make up for all that lost fun. Hatoful Boyfriend, the most splendid and greatest academy of the pigeon, by the pigeon and for the pigeon. First term. I think we're in 2-3. Ryota and I are in the same class again. Old faces, new faces, a strange thrill thrills my heart as I look around at the assembled birds. I hope we all get along. Here's to the formation of many happy memories. Oh, the teacher's here. And it's a bird, of course. Good morning, every birdie. Oh, Lord. I'm Nanaki Kazuaki. I seem to be your teacher this year. I specialize in math and physics and also some other things. Sir, wake up, it's homeroom. He sleeps with his eyes open. So, this is Nanaki. Kazuyaki. This quail is Nanaki Kazuaki. He's a famously soporific math professor. I'd heard the rumors, but I hadn't expected him to fall asleep just like that. Apparently he's well known as a mathematician. Just goes to show great minds come in all forms. I'm sorry, isn't it a little warm in here? Which reminds me, we have a transfer student. Please introduce yourself. Shirogane Sakuya. What is the point? I have no wish to speak with commoners. Do not think I am here because I wish to be. Oh well, I guess that's that. Hey, nah, that's not good. But he doesn't want to introduce himself. But we can't just let him break the rules like that, sir. The system will collapse and we'll all turn into calax and dissenters. Well, when you put it like that, could you at least say your name, Shirogane? Apparently not. Shirogane Labelle Sakuya. Sakua Labelle Shirogane. It seems this fantail is Shirogane Sakuya. His feathers would make any birdie proud. He's pretty stuck up, but then transferring is never easy. I hope we can be friends. Sakuya sits down, glaring daggers at Ryuta Ambi. I think this little bird is telling me there's going to be trouble down the line. Ugh. I'm not used to reading on such a large screen. Lunch already? Today is slipping by so quickly. That reminds me, I've had these books out from the library all summer. I'll return them now. Where is everyone aside from the receptionist? There's hardly any birdie here. Huh? Is someone looking at me? Probably just my imagination. Or not. A mourning dove stands in a dark corner staring in my direction. Mourning doves aren't very common in Japan, but apparently they're everywhere in America. Did you want something from me? He looked away. Not really. I'm pretty sure it was him who I felt looking at me. There's no one else here. Are you sure? Yes, I don't want anything with you. It's the thing you're carrying that I'm interested in. He glances at my desk as if to say, hurry up and return them already. Oh, sorry. They were a little too dense and I never finished them. Were you waiting for them all summer? He silently returns his gaze to his book. Maybe he's in a bad mood. Oh, I'm O'Hara Froggy, a sophomore. What about you? You're Nagaki. Fujishiro Nagaki. Freshman. Ooh. Wonder if he's gonna be my boyfriend. Fujishiro Nagaki. Mourning doves are pretty rare in Japan. Maybe it's just his voice, but he seems kind of sad. Leave me alone. He's reading his book again. Okay, sorry to bother you. I keep meeting depressing people today. Now that I have that out of the way, I think I'll head back to class. Wait, isn't that... You should have been instructed not to approach me in school. Come on, Sakuya. What kind of thing is that to say to your own brother after all these years? My brother? You must be joking. You've never once been a brother to me. Please don't try to talk to me again. I've no time for half-breeds. I'll be going now. Hey, wait, I guess even if we're in the same school now, what's done is done. I hadn't meant to eavesdrop, but I think I just overheard something juicy. The ever-popular trendsetter and ladies' man Sakazaki Yua is Sakuya's brother? I wonder what the story behind that is. Hey! You heard that whole thing, right? Are you a friend of Sakuya's? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to listen in on you. Haha, no sweat. I tried to stay sexy and suave in front of all you little ladies, but that there wasn't too cool. This is Yuya Sakazaki. This fantail pigeon is Sakazaki Yuya, an upperclassman. I've never talked to him before, but he's famous, or infamous, throughout the school. Every birdie knows of him. Because every birdie thing is going to get old very fast. You're Froggy, right? How did you... I know every birdie here, besides you're the only human. A single poppy in a field of rye. Did you say you were a friend of Sakuya's? Not exactly. We had a rather ballistic introduction this morning. We're in the same class, that's all. I'd never have thought that stuck-up aristocrat wannabe was your brother. Aristocrat wannabe? He is an aristocrat, actually, a genuine article in the flesh. He is? He's a bit of a pain, so good luck. Mon ami, adieu. He really is a noble bird. I've never heard anything like that about Yuya. Probably a twisty business. That's all for today. Stay safe, everyone. Yay! Huh? Sir, where's Ryota? He said he was going to the infirmary. Maybe you should go and see if he's still there. Now that I think about it, Ryota always did have a weak stomach. I should go to the infirmary just to make sure he's okay. Excuse me. No birdies here. There's no one sleeping behind the curtains, and the doctor isn't here either. My hunter-gatherer instincts feel no presence. There's no birdie here. Ryuda! No reply. The infirmary is empty. Weird. Did he go home already? I feel a little nervous poking around the empty room. Now that I think of it, I haven't been in here much before. Unlike Ryuda, I'm perfectly healthy. Whoa, they've got all kinds of drugs in here. Ethylpar, Triphe, Luciobenzene, what do these even do? Care to find out? Yeah. Doctor, I'll feed you all sorts of things if you want. No, thank you. This partridge is Iwamin Shu. Iwamin Shu? The school doctor. I don't know how to say that. He's rather creepy in person and has a bad reputation among the student body. Everybody knows that. Even just talking to him can bring you down with aspergillus? Pisticog? I don't know. Or even worse things. And I never even heard him come in the door. Ninja doctor? You don't look like you have a good reason to be here. Did you need something? I heard Ryota Kawara from 2-3 was supposed to be here. Him? He's already gone. Oh. Why didn't he come find me before going home? Sorry to bother you. I'll be going now. Ah, finally, out of that den of evil. Ryota's already gone home. What do I do now? Oh. I never got around to joining a club last year. Maybe I'll go take a look at some of my options. I think there's clubs for baseball, soccer, track, kendo, migration, bird watching. Wasn't there another one? Anyway, I'll start with the track. I ran in middle school, and it's always funny watching the birds hop around. I think their club room is on the ground floor off to the side. A white dove is having a tantrum outside. Cuckoo. This is no pudding for a man. Cuckoo. Oko-san rejects it. It is a lie, a vicious falsification. He's dancing around on a squished pudding. Pudding? Hey, that's not very nice to the pudding. Oko-san. This is Oko-san. He doesn't really look it, but supposedly he's a fantail pigeon. Think? Either way, he's hyper. Ooh, Oko-san has suffered a deception most vile, a wretched betrayal. Betrayal? Cool. Oko-san instructed that pudding be provided for new members. Cool. But this is no pudding. Ousted, scorned, betrayed, dragged into the street, and shot by those he trusted most. It's squished and filthy while the thing under his feet looks like normal store-bought pudding. What's wrong with it? Spare the jest, young lady. Oko-san used wing attack. It's super effective. They'll rue the day they crossed Oko-san. He'll have them flayed, hanged, shot at dawn, he will. Oko-san must now train to achieve true pudding. Farewell. What the hell? He's a good runner, but what does pudding have to do with the track team? And so the first day of my second semester at St. Pidgeonations. I guess that's the end of that. I think we want to choose the class council today. As you all know, the school doesn't require you to join any club. If you want to, you can, but if you don't, then you're free to go home after school. Oko-san has time only for the track team. That's good. What about you, Shirogan? A foolish question, and I already hold a position here. Oh, that's right. You became student president when you were in nepotism. Oh, don't we get to vote? Just coming to school is enough for me. You have to take care of your mother on your own and all. I wonder what I should do. Join the... I'm gonna join the student council. That's everyone, isn't it? Have fun. Today is an elective day. What should I do? Attend. I'm going to go to gym. Maybe Oko-san is there. I had to sit out the wing training, but it was fun anyway. Maybe someday I'll be able to fly too. Really? Froggy leveled up. Vitality increased by 5. What? I was pretty sure I wanted to join, but what does the council do again? We skipped the vote, and I think it's only Sakuya and me. Anyway, he called a meeting, so to the council room I go. This looks like a CEO's office. Naturally. Do you think I would stand for anything less? Hi, Sakuya. So, you had this done. This room used to be filthy. Better suited to rabbits than us. What a prig. Have you decided which position you will take? I get to choose? Who is there to choose for you, dumb Japanese? Oh my god. Aren't you Japanese too, Sakuya? Do not mock me, I am French. A French noble bird? That sounds delicious. I guess I have to pick a post now. I think I'll be the... I guess we'll just be the vice president. You wish to be my right wing? Ha 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 ha. You've got nerve. I like that. I think I just got bonded with. Gosh, he looks pretty happy right now. And so I become vice president of the student council. Yay! Sitting at home is so relaxing. Oh, tomorrow is the class hike. Should I prepare anything? We won't be going far, so I don't have to. Well, health first. I think I'll have some udon and then go to sleep. Do I live in a cave? Seriously? Today is the hike. We stopped for a break on the hillside. Who should I talk to? Talk to... Ryota Sakuya-san. Or let's go talk to San because he's nuts. I wonder where Oko-san went. I haven't seen him since we stopped here. It's not here, the pudding, it's not here. It's missing? Did you bring it to eat for lunch? No, Oko-san believed that wonderful pudding could be found on hikes. Is there a kind of pudding that lives in the mountains? Oko-san will now search elsewhere for the pudding. Oh my god. And he's gone. What kind of pudding is he looking for anyway? Well, that was uneventful. Today is elective day. What should I do? Attend. I'm going to go to... What was it? The math teacher was the hot one? Let's go see the hot math teacher. I'm not getting this at all. Maybe you should review the basics a little more, O'Hara. Yes, sir. Froggy leveled up. My wisdom has increased by 5. Oh my god. I imagine you're all well aware, but the sports festival is right around the corner. Please think about what you'll do. Sports festival season already? If it were in the fall, it would conflict with the cultural festival, so it's always been in May. What are you going to do, Ryota? Haven't decided, but probably the 3-leg race. Some birdie has to. Cool. Ogo-san will handle the marathon. Indeed, he will. You have a lot of stamina, Ogo-san. What about you, Sakuya? Oh man, you can't possibly be expecting me to run in some race, can you? It is a sports festival. Is there an event that doesn't involve running? How about being a cheerleader? The general, in other words, very well. Leave it to me. I don't think that's... Also, the first aid team is always short-handed, so I'm sure they could use help if any birdie still can't decide. And that's all for today. Ryota's doing the 3-leg race, Oku-san running the marathon, and Sakuya the cheerleader. Yuya might be running the first aid tent. What should I do? I'll have to think about it. Oh lord. I have no idea what the point of this game is. I think I'm supposed to get a boyfriend out of one of these birds. I have not met any female birds at all. Okay, so today is the sports festival. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? I'm opening my drink here, which is... Damn it! Stuck. There we go. Go to the 3-legged race. Cheerleaders. Oh, that actually sounds hilarious. Let's go see the cheerleaders. There's something of a crowd around our cheerleaders. I see Sakuya and a brass band. That's overdoing it. I think I saw something similar during the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. You're here! You're not cutting any corners, I see. Naturally not. Only the best from La Belle. Sir, preparations are complete, sir. Your orders, sir. Very well, begin. And so the band began to play. Where did he get all these people? They all look like professionals. Shouldn't cheerleaders be students? You, join in! Okay, I seem to be in charge of the symbols. One wrong slip and I'll be the laughing stock of the playground. Yikes! Sakuya's conducting is awfully flashy. Is this the Belle style? Oh my, okay. The first barrier for all students who make it this far is the midterm exam. We're getting them back today. I don't think I did too well. O'Hara. Yes. I don't think you did too badly. Yes? Not too... Nope, sorry, you did badly. Oh, no. Try harder next time, okay? I disappointed Mr. Nanaki. I'll have to study more from now on. Damn it, Mr. Nanaki. With the festival and the midterm over, there's nothing to look forward to but summer heat. Doves smell kind of funny when it gets humid like this. Ew. Gross. There's a bunch of birds in front of the staff room. What are they doing? Oh, there's Yuya. Yuya, what's going on? Salutations, Froggy. Brian won his 7th Pulitzer. He gestures at a news clipping on the staff room pinboard. It says, Brian, the first intelligent pigeon crowned again. Brian? Don't tell me you don't know who he is. I think I've heard the name, but... He's the world's most famous plogger. He began when birds were barely intelligent. He's a very skilled and playful writer. He was the one who suggested that the Dove Olympics be called the Pidgey Olympics. He's extremely influential. The name was adopted right away. Why don't you look him up right now, mon ami? Try Googling Brian Pigeon. Okay. Am I supposed to actually Google it? Okay. Uh-oh, lunch is nearly over. Adieu, Froggy. Am I supposed to Google it? I don't know. I'll Google it in a bit. I'd better hurry back to class. Oh, that's my mail. Mail's here. Hello, huh? There's a pile of overturned desks in the middle of the floor. Ryota is overturned next to them.
Mail call.
Rockdove's underwings and bellies are light, so they look pretty different upside down. I mean, wait, what's going on here? Oku-san and Sakuya are... I look up to see the two of them at each other's throats in the corner. I think we might have a diplomatic incident on our hands. What happened, Ryuta? Sakuya was making fun of Oku-san. He called him a stupid mongrel who only thinks about imaginary pudding and said he was ashamed to be in the same class. That's terrible. I mean, Oku-san is a nutcase, but I don't know what he's saying half the time. But he really does like pudding. Either way, Oku-san kind of went for the jugular, and you tried to pull them apart and Oku-san used wing attack on you? Yup, you're our only hope now, Froggy. I could make a hacking sound, but, you know, I'd rather not. Oku-san will not allow pudding or himself to be ridiculed. You will apologize. You tell me to take back my word, I shall not. A mongrel like you hasn't even the right to speak to me. Coo, Oku-san is not a mongrel. The battle still rages, and it looks like Ryuta's sacrifice was in vain. I should... Oh, what am I gonna do? I'm not siding with Sakuya. I kind of want to scold both of them. No, I'll side with Oku-san because poor Oku-san. Sakuya wasn't very nice. Just because you don't know what Oku-san is talking about doesn't mean you can start slurring him. Are you siding with this mongrel rebel? Aren't you supposed to be a human? Oku-san is resolved. Oku-san will end this now. He drops low and prepares to strike with all his might. Giga drill. Peak. Oh. Ah! Oku-san crunches into Sakuya with a spinning body slam. Sakuya goes flying out into the hallway, bouncing helplessly. Must have hurt. Oku-san is a match for any aristocrat. Oku-san is a match for the mighty giants themselves. He puffs up his chest and swags his way out of the classroom like a real gangsta pigeon. Wait, class is about to start. Oku-san, come back. Break is over. Today is a good day. I feel like I'm shining. I wonder what I should do during the break. Go to the... Let's go see the crazy guy in the infirmary and try to score some drugs. You again, are you ill? Not exactly. Then why are you here? I came here to... get drugs. Oh. Hear your voice. I wanted to hear your voice. My voice? Yes, you sound like Snufkin. And, don't tell me you came here just for that. Would it be bad if I did? You're even stranger than I had thought. I'm fascinated. How I'd love to experiment on you. Sadly, I'm busy at present. Please go elsewhere. Okay, I got kicked out. I guess being told I'm interesting is a step in the right direction, or is it? I wanted to get some drugs. That didn't go over well at all. Today's an elective day. What should I do? I'm going to attend music class. Why not? We all have to stand up and sing solos today. Oh, I'm nervous. Coo coo coo, coo coo coo. His voice is beautiful. Froggy, level up. Charisma increased by 5. Oh, Jesus. Today is Tanabata. There's probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year, too. I think I'll go make a wish. Apparently, I live in a cave. This is ridiculous. I'm the only human and I don't have a home. Wow, there's lots here already. Any birdie I know? Impossible n'est pas français. That's from The Jerk. Sakuya or whatever. Just who will be granting my wish and how? What should I wish for? Conquer the world by force, rule the world from the shadows, and become a famous artist. Oh, conquer the world by force. I wish to crush all opposition that rises before me and rule the world with an iron fist. Why not? Oh, hello, is that you, Ohara? Mr. Nanaki. You should be careful out this late. It could be dangerous for a girl, you know. I was about to head home. Would you like me to walk you to your place? Yes, please. Ooh, Mr. Nanaki. Alright. Mr. Nanaki demonstrated some extreme sleeping on the way home, but we arrived eventually. Your house is very rustic, Ohara, right? I live in a cave. I like it this way. It's wonderful to have a place to come back to, isn't it? Oh, this is like not appropriate. Wonderful indeed. He looks a little sad. Sir, see you tomorrow. Don't forget your homework. Okay, so he left, somewhat hollow sounding farewell echoing behind him. Or was it just my imagination? It was probably the fact that you live in a cave and it echoes. Today is an elective day. What should I do? I'm going to attend math class. I think. Sir, how will integral calculus help us in life? Hard to say. It might never help you at all, O'Hara. But only studying things that help you in life is tiresome. Think of it as educational candy. Integral calculus is educational candy? I'm not prepared to accept this. Froggy leveled up. My wisdom is increased by 5. Okay, so going to math class increases my wisdom. Going to... what was it? Going to the infirmary increased my charisma. Alright, today is swim class. All these damp, tight, clinging feathers are making my heart race. Cuckoo! Froggy is a human. Can you still swim? Yep. Oku-san challenges you to a race. Then Oku-san has never swum against a hominid. Swum? Swum's not a word. Okay, anyway. So, you're fast in the water as well as on land. Naturally, Oku-san is the fastest in all things. Alright then, let's go. Get set, go! Oku-san is running across the top of the water with incredible speed before the signal has stopped ringing in my ears. That's not swimming. Oku-san is victorious. You are slow, Froggy. And so I learned that I would need to redefine my very concept of swimming before hoping to defeat Oku-san. Oku-san's an ass. Why did I defend him? We get our finals back today. I'm not sure I did too well. Ohara, sir. You didn't do too badly, I think. Yes? You never mind. You did badly, sorry. No. Try harder next time, okay? I disappointed Mr. Nananaki. I'll have to study more from now on. Man, I don't know. He kind of hit on me, and now he's disappointed in me, and blah, blah, blah. Today's the last day. It's been a semester already. Sometimes it seems long, and sometimes it seems short, but either way, it's summer now. I think Sakuya said to help him clean the council room before going home. He always gets angry if I make him wait, so I should hurry. You're late. I came as fast as I could. Sorry, Sakuya, let's start cleaning. Very well. First move the shelf and chairs. There's dust underneath. Okay. Next time inside the cupboard, arrange the files by date. Okay. And then the floor. Polish it at least 3 times and the window. Hold on, are you telling me to do all that by myself? Who else is there? You bonehead. Maybe I should stand up to him. You help too. Sakuya, I'm the vice president, not the chairwoman. Is that so? My job is to help you, so maybe you should be taking the lead role in cleaning up. That's why I'm giving you orders. Ugh. No, geez, that's not what Here's a mop, work. You what? You know how to use it, right? Let's get started. Don't tell me you've never, of course not. Talk about living in the lap of luxury. And so Sakuya reluctantly helped me clean. I'd thought he might complain for a while, but he certainly can be obedient. Now then, the sooner we finish, the sooner we can get home. It's easy to fall out of practice and get fat and lazy during the summer vacation. A hunter-gatherer's body is her way of life, so maybe I'll go running today. Why do I live in a cave? There's all these nice places all the birds live. Oh, okay, maybe not. Maybe civilization has collapsed somewhat. Ah, that was a good run. A true running girl's way to start a vacation. I wonder how far I ran. I always lose track of where I'm going once the runner's kayak kicks in. Where am I? I must have wandered out of my usual stomping ground at some point. Which way did I come from? Don't fail me now, Paleolithic homing instinct. The sun's setting. I'd rather not sleep outside. Hey, you. Who's this? I don't know you. Where'd you come from? A sparrow stands next to me, squinting up at my face. Her wing is resting on a motor scooter. It looks a little bit vintage. How cute! I feel strange pressure. I can tell right away that this sparrow isn't just any bird. I'm from St. Pygmalion Nation. I was out for a run and I got lost. You ran all the way from here? You must be good. It's about a 2-hour drive from here. What? I guess that's why my legs hurt. Oh, I wondered if I'd be able to run home again. I'd like the cut of your jib. Anyone that determined deserves a ride home. Come on. The intimidating sparrow gestures at us scooter. It's a little small, and we should both fit, I think. Thank you. May I ask your name? Toshiba Azami? I sell takoyaki. Yum. Call me Azami. Then thank you, Azami. Oh my god. Takoyaki is like it's little fried balls made from octopus. You're a very cautious driver. Takoyaki is actually really good. It's just I can't eat it anymore because I'm vegan. Carved into your soul, kid. One accident is all it would take, and that would be the end of both of our lives. It may seem strange to a young girl like you, but once you've lost someone, you'll understand. There is a far-off look in her eyes. I'm sure you know what you're talking about, but at this rate, I might get home faster by walking. Do you think we'll get here by dawn? Carve it into your soul. The speed limit of scooters is 30 kilometers per hour. We're not even going that fast. Following traffic law is part of my credo. Isn't riding tandem against the law too? That rule is for humans. Birds are light, so 1 or 2 more doesn't stop the brakes from working. We're fine like this. Okay. But I'm not a bird. And so we putted along the Azami hyper-cautious speed. By the time we got to my house, it was almost light out. It's still a long time until the semester starts, and I still have a lot of homework. Maybe I should apply for a part-time job since I have the chance. I'll get a job. I think I saw a flyer at the station hiring high school students over the summer. It was the cafe, right? How do I clean myself? It's beautiful here, oh my. Pardon me, miss, but we're not open yet. If you could come back at noon. Oh, sorry, I was here to ask about a job. The proprietor of the cafe is an extremely elegant parakeet. A true gentle bird, without a doubt. This must be what people mean when they refer to a mature attractiveness. All the students of the school are young and hyper, and the most dignified birds there are the teachers. Oh, is that right? Forgive me. I am called Yoshihara Kenzaburo. Baru. I am called whatever. I am the owner of Tarimi Cafe. I'm O'Hara Froggy. Welcome, Miss Froggy. I hadn't expected a human. Are you going to interview me? I do not see any need to test such a wonderful young lady's desire to work here, and I believe you will be much more capable than I at moving the boxes of coffee and tea about. I'll be glad to. After all, I am a vitality girl, okay? I shall be relying on you for this summer then, Miss Froggy. It is perhaps a little sudden, but could you start tomorrow? Of course. I am glad I shall be waiting for you here in my cage. Tomorrow then, Miss Froggy. Oh my gosh. So, today's my first day working at Mr. Urushihara's cafe. I think I'll leave early to make a good impression. Good morning, Miss Froggy. Good morning, sir. Let me start by showing you where everything is. I'm sure you'll be able to remember everything, so please ask if you can't find something. He shows me around the cafe, explaining everything inside. The shop is small and he keeps everything very tidy, so I'll be able to remember it all. Well then, what do you think? It's very nice. I almost want to move in. Come now. It's far too plain for a young lady such as yourself. Actually, compared to my house... Yeah, really though. Excuse me? I saw the flyer at the station and... Ryuta! Froggy, what are you doing here? He wants my job. A friend of yours, Miss Froggy? Oh yes, this is Ryuta. You came for the job too, Ryuta? Yeah, I saw it starts at noon, so I thought I could fit it in after my other job, but if you already got the position, then that's that. Mr. Urushihara, could you use 2 people? Sadly, my cage is too small to have that much work to do. I should. Oh, I'll just give the job to Ryuta, because I don't want it anyway. Mr. Urushihara, do you think you could take Ryuta instead of me? Froggy? I don't see why not, but I don't really need the job, but Ryuta does. Don't worry, he's I live in a cave! Are you sure, Froggy? It's not really fair to you. I do feel a little bad leaving on my first day too, but Ryuta works several jobs every summer to support his mother. Mr. Urushihara is a real gentle bird, and Ryuta deserves to be treated nicely. This is for the best. I know you'll do a good job, Ryuta. Thanks, Froggy. Shouldn't I have kept the job and tried to give him some money? Our encounter has been as transient as a comet's tail on the horizon, but I am glad I met you. Please do stop by. I will always be here, Miss Froggy. I will. Thank you, Mr. Urushihara. Today is the local summer festival. I think I'll go with some birdie. I think I'll leave it there for now. Wait. Oh, what's this? Apparently I can invite people over to my house? Wait. Oh! I'm gonna see where this leads. Sneebus, how are we supposed to choose? Use hunter-gatherer instincts, Froggy. Let's go find something to eat. I'll pay. What? No fair, I'm paying for yours. No. It's a deal. Yakitori sounds good right about now. And so I spent a happy evening with Ryuta. Maybe we can go again next year. I love me some yakitori. Alright. There. I was at the festival. I'm back at my shitty cave. Oh, I knew I should have gotten up when I first woke up. You see? Yeah. Alright. Excuse me. I think I'll leave it there because my voice is going, and in a bit maybe I'll try again and see who will fall in love with me. So I'm gonna say there we go. I think that saved it, and so far that is Hatoful Boyfriend from my dear friend Lana. So far, kind of on crack. Yeah.